Guys, for today's video, kasi madalas nakikita ko na nagtatanong kayo,
Kailan ba magkakaroon ng Maribank Credit?
paano ba magkaroon ng Maribank Credit? In this video, gusto ko sanang sagutin natin yung katanungan na yan. And bakit nga ba mas okay magkaroon ng Maribank Credit? Well, kung gusto mong malaman yan at simulang ayusin ang inyong eligibility para magkaroon ng Maribank Credit, panoorin mo to. Samahan niyo ako, pag-usapan natin yan. Sit back and let's discuss. Coming right up. Hi guys, this is Pat and you're in Pat Quintos Review TV. So if you're new here in my channel, I do reviews about personal finance na meron akong experience or meron na akong knowledge na ginawan ko na ng videos and playlists na makikita nyo dito sa taas. At kung bago ka dito sa channel ko, you may want to consider subscribing to my channel. Oh, katulad nito guys, nagtatanong paano ba magkaroon ng Maribank Credit? Gano'ng katagal bago nagkaroon ng Maribank Credit? Nung nilabas yung Maribank Credit, siguro after 2 to 3 months, nagkaroon na ako kagad ng offer ng Maribank Credit. And feeling ko, I attributed this because I am a long time user ng Shopee. Yung loan service nila, yung S-Loan nila and S-Pay Later. So parang avid user ako noon ng S-Loan and S-Pay Later. Eventually, nung lumabas ang Maribank Credit, konti lang talaga ang nagkaroon and nalungkot ako noon na hindi pa ako nabigyan. And then eventually, after 3 months, karoon ako 30,000 pesos ng Maribank Credit. So unahin natin, bakit nga ba maganda magkaroon ng Maribank Credit? And for emergency use, mas okay na okay to. Bakit nga ba? Well, unang-una sa lahat, ang interest lang niya ay 2.95% monthly add-on interest. Comparing this to credit card, almost the same sila because ang credit card ay nasa 3% monthly add-on interest. So more or less, nasa industry standard ang interest ni Maribank. And if you compare Maribank Credit with all other lending service, lalo na yung mga cash loans natin, di ba? Cash loans natin kay Atome Cash, ganyan, nasa 6%, yung kay Bilis na nasa 4.90%, etc. etc. So looking at Mari Credit, mas mababa ang interest na binibigay niya. Second reason is that Maribank Credit has no processing fee. Meaning, kung ano yung hiniram mo dyan, yan yung mahihiram mo, walang kaltas sa'yo, but there's a documentary stamp tax that you need to pay. And itong documentary stamp tax naman na to ay hindi mapupunta kay Maribank. Mapupunta to sa government natin. So, comparing Maribank Credit with all other lending service na may processing, syempre mas malaki matitipid mo dito kay Maribank. With Maribank Credit, you can avail multiple loans as long as may natitira ka pang available credit. Hindi katulad ng ibang lending service na kahit hindi mo naman min-maximize yung offer sa'yo, hindi ka na makakahiram ulit. Siguro na-experience ko to with Grab Cash Loan. Parang isang beses lang ako nakahiram, 1,000 lang hiniram ko dun sa 10,000, tapos yung 9,000 hindi na naging available kagad sa akin. And lastly, napaka-flexible ang payment terms ni Maribank Credit wherein you can pay within 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, and 12 months. So, ito yung mga features na masasabi ko na within industry standard and kung i-compare mo pa to sa mga online lending apps natin at sa mga buy now, pay laters natin, mas mura ang charge nilang interest. Though I cannot say na mababa ang interest na itong 2.95 kasi mataas pa rin naman talaga yan. That's around 36% per annum, nakatulad ng mga credit card. Guys, baka pwede naman kayo mag-subscribe and follow dito sa aking mga social media channel. Dito po sa YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, and even Instagram. So please follow and support. But now, let's go to the question nga. Paano nga ba magkaroon ng Maribank Credit? Well, to tell you the truth guys, wala naman talagang way for us to know kung paano.
So, ibig sabihin nito, nakasayang mo lang yung oras namin.
Well, I created this video to provide you with the industry standard practice in terms of providing loans. Anong ibig ko sabihin nito? Kadalasan kasi may set of industry standards na ito yung kailangan mo credit score, kailangan ganito ka, kailangan yung income mo is ganito, etc. etc. So, industry standard yan na halos lahat ng financial institution ay tinitingnan yan. But then again, meron din silang additional na requirements na yun yung hindi natin alam. So, what I can provide you right now are the best practices to get you an offer with Maribank Credit. So, simulan na natin. Unang-una, based on my experience, kailangan meron kayong good record kay Money or yung dating C-Money na naghahawak ng S-Loan and S-Pay Later. Make sure na wala po kayong delay, late payment, or overdue account with S-Loan and S-Pay Later. Kung meron, medyo long shot na po ang pagkakaroon natin ng Maribank Credit. And kung ma-offeran po kayo, that's good to hear po. But if you have an overdue, mas okay po na wag na lang po natin asahan. Number 2 is you should have lots of activities in your Shopee and Maribank account. Anong ibig ko sabihin? Sa Shopee account, kailangan marami kang transaction. May orders kayo, every now and then. Kay Maribank naman, meron kayong in and out pasok ng pera para makita na active ang account nyo with Shopee and Maribank.
Ba't kasama si Shopee?
Well, kasi sister company sila. Yung information kay Shopee ay possible na nakikita ni Money, possible din ma-share ni Money to sa CIC or credit lending institution natin, and makikita rin naman siya ni Maribank. Number 3 is make sure that you have a good credit score. Ang ibig ko sabihin dito is that hindi lang naman kay S-Loan, kay S-Pay Later kayo dapat may maayos na record. Dapat all throughout your financial records is maayos. Meaning, little to none ang inyong mga late payments and overdues. Kung merong pumalya, paminsan-minsan, medyo okay, forgivable yan. Pero kung attitude nyo is pumapalya po talaga kayo, medyo long shot na po yan para sa Maribank credit. Number 4 is that you have to watch out for your credit utilization. If you have lots of loans sa iba't ibang lending institution, then possible na hindi na po kayo magkaroon ng Maribank credit. Because most of the time, itong mga lending institution ay tinitingnan nila ang ating mga credit utilization. And a good credit utilization usually is around 30% of your credit line. So, kunyari may credit card ka and nasa around 30% lang yung nagamit mo, then good na yan or napapaganda niyan ang inyong credit score. Lastly, number 5, ito siguro personal take ko na lang to, is that mataas ang chance na magkakaroon kayo ng offer kung meron kayong credit card or even debit card na naka-associate sa inyong Shopee account. Because pwedeng pagbasihan dito na meron kayong credit card, and kung meron kayong credit card, pinagkatiwalaan kayo ng bank, which the bank has a tighter requirements in giving a credit card. So, hindi naman siya talaga requirement, but sa tingin ko, mas makakatulong kung meron. Siguro, bonus na lang is mas maganda rin na nakalink ang inyong Maribank account with Shopee account. Though some of you may raise an eyebrow on this because you don't want to link your bank account with Shopee, etc. etc. But nasa sa inyo naman po yun. Based on experience lang or what I did with my Shopee and Maribank account. Again, this is not 100% approval. However, I'm sure na pag ginawa nyo to or may maayos kayong record, mas makakatulong to for a greater possibility na ma-offeran kayo ng Maribank credit. Additional bonus na lang is, mas okay din po na mag-maintain kayo ng deposit balance sa inyong Maribank account. Hindi po yung pang show money lang yung tipong ginagamit nyo po talaga ang Maribank account nyo to store your money. Kasi makikita po dito na may regular income na pumapasok sa inyong bank account. Thus, iisipin po ni Maribank, meron po kayong stable income, which is one of the requirement ng mga lending institution. For our question of the day, naniniwala po ba kayo dun sa sinasabi nila na one bad credit can ruin your credit application in the future? Naniniwala po ba kayo dyan? Anyway, so bakit? Let me know po sa comment section sa baba for your chance to win 1,000 pesos sa ating weekly GCash giveaway. Yun lamang po for today's video, but before we end this video, mag-shoutout po muna tayo. At shoutout kay James Viral at Galang 1200. Sabi po niya, silent viewer sir. Ayan, kay James Viral at Galang 12,000. Shoutout po sa inyo, and thank you so much po for watching and supporting my videos. Kahit na silent viewer lang po kayo. Thank you so much po. I hope you like this video, leave a thumbs up, and if not, wala na problema dyan, but continue to support me by subscribing to my channel by clicking the subscribe button and also the bell button sa tabing subscribe para makareceive kayo ng latest notification sa lahat ng upload ko. Again guys, this is Pat Quinto, and you're in Pat Quinto's Review TV. Bye-bye!